Hey everyone, it's Coeval here. I've got another tournament game for you guys, and this is against Harpocrates. This is the Open Cup third round, I believe. So after I had taken down Tiger and Cryo, this is my next opponent. Or also Smoky Vivo, Tiger, Cryo, and now I'm facing Harpocrates. So it's always a great battle against him. We're just going to get this started. And he's always kind of my kryptonite in a sense. We have battled in the past couple tournaments, but he's always been able to squeak away with the victory, just sneak out a win. But we'll see how it goes this time. He's been running a lot of portal mixes. You can see we both have generic, so you'll see how I try to play around that. And I have a mix with Aura and Entangle, just as kind of like my trump card, my spell that maybe will catch him off guard. So my goal is going to be to prevent him from being able to use Portal pretty much. Because at any point he can cast a Storm Shield and then flight near to the end of the map and Portal grab me, and then I will drop into his Storm Shield and fall off the map. You'll always fall to the right from the portal if you fall into a shock shield. So you can see we're just kind of trading plays. I'm trying to keep him contained. Here, yeah, I'm just going for the Pegasus play. Just anything I can do to keep him trapped. And he's going to tower here, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm still okay. Maybe I can flight prot. Did I prot yet? Don't think I did quite yet. You know, I'm thinking about this now. One interesting option there would have been to entangle immediately. So just BFTP here, stand here, and just toss and entangle this tower. This would have been able to allow me to just ensure that he can't get a portal off easily. He has to waste turns to get his swarm out in order to, you know, damage himself so that the tangle comes off. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe that would be a pretty nice play in hindsight, just to keep his movement controlled. Instead I go for the tree. The idea is if I do go for this tangle, then he wastes a few turns getting swarm, and then I can have tree later. So it stalls me out just a couple more turns, right? So you can see what my strategy is. Why did I go over there and tower? Well, I was thinking, you know, he can kind of escape, and if he escapes, he's going to portal me, go over to the right here, portal grab me, and then hit me off the map, because he had his shock shield active, right? So I was aware of that, and I didn't think about the immediate entangle in the moment, but I'm constantly trying to think of a, you know, opportunity to use it. I just missed that one. So, you know, you miss moves every now and then. So that could have been an interesting play to complicate the game a bit more. Now he's not tangled, he's down there, he's trapped, but I'm kind of chilling. I'm in a tower here. At this point too, maybe I can afford to go out of the tower. That's also something to think about. Because these meteors, they're starting to come down this way, then they come down this way. 5 turns pass and they're like maybe here, and then they're maybe here, and then 7 or 8 turns pass and they're getting to where I am. So I gotta be aware of that. I do have aura to pressure, which is good. But yeah, maybe something to think about is to exit the tower a bit sooner. Because, you know, even if he does portal me, he can't portal me into his shock shield because I have flight up. He could hit me with the swarm, but that's only 15 damage. So yeah, maybe I don't need to be so scared of it in this instance, and I can move to the center because I want to protect from the Arma, right? So in hindsight, that's another really good play that I could have made, to just give me a little bit of a better chance in the middle game. Be a little bit more precise, right? But you can see here, it's like kind of 60G type of gameplay. And he doesn't have a shock shield up, so I guess I don't need to be worried about portal. But I still choose to tower. So maybe I was a little too scared of it, right? Because, okay, let's say he portals. Again, he doesn't have shock shield, so it's not so scary. Now it's a bit scary, right? And my tree's on cooldown. So here I decide to leave the tower and throw a tangle. But you'll see the positioning. Oh, yeah, I barely narrowly dodged this meteor, so they're coming. They're coming for me now. So this is a fine tangle, I felt like. But maybe I don't need to use the towers in those couple instances, because if his shock shield is not up, it's not as scary, right? And you'll see right here, boom, get nailed. Okay, not that much damage, right? But I lost my prot, and now he can flash me off. That's disappointing, right? Kind of get BS by meteor. But also, yeah, the first one I guess fairly was on me. But in the moment, I didn't think about how, oh, I don't need to be so afraid of portal. I don't need to tower and be so passive, especially when his shock shield's not up. I can allow him to portal me and just, you know, tree or it. I've got tools. So now I'm in a tough spot. But, you know, the game's not over. He's still entangled, which is good. I got shock shield up to prep the killing the swarm. And then, I don't know, at this point I'm trapped, right? I can't really escape. Is maybe he gonna come down and maybe DK? I don't know exactly what his plan is here. Okay, yeah, he's prepping that summon probably? I don't know, let's see. I think maybe I can just tower after he DKs here, if he chooses to do that. Okay, just muds. So I'm fine here. Can't really bring out the Dark Knight because he's got his shock shield up, which is a pain. If I could, I'd basically win here, right? But he knows that he has shock shield, so I have to give up this Pegasus pretty much, unless I have a turn to aura it, which I might be prepping here. Maybe try it for a double hit. Yeah, okay. So that's a fine play. He's tangled. He's trapped down here now. Okay, his shock shield is down. That's also good. So I'm still in an okay position. I think he can break his tangle. Yeah, so that's a good play. And now I'm getting pretty low. It's getting a little bit dodgy here. So I probably need to tower out, right? Maybe I can try and absorb the swarm. Okay, that doesn't quite work. So I decide to tree. Maybe tower's still on cooldown. Here I'm in a tough spot. He can just flash out. I can't really block that hole. And again, I probably need to just tower out. My Pegasus gets hit again. Thank you, Nexus. It's just such a forgiving Arma, right? But here, oh, I don't know. I mean, talk about trying to optimize each turn. I feel like due to the mid-game kind of passivity, being a little bit too scared of portal when I don't need to be, I got myself into this situation with that meteor hitting me. So yeah, all in all, I think I probably can allow the portal. I don't need to camp in the tower too much. Although the strategy on its face was not terrible, but now I'm lethal right to shock bomb, trying to escape. The reason I'm trying to escape through this side is because I wanted to kill the swarm with part of my shock shield. I didn't want to hit Harp, so I instead decided to use my flight, and I'm just going to run away and probably protection shield, right? The top of the map is good because the flash effect won't trigger and cleanse your prots. It'll just go straight through you. The meteor, that is. So it's kind of the only play I have at this point. My tree's down. I guess maybe I could retangle, force him to do a Hail Mary shock bomb lob, potentially. Like maybe go here and then tangle. Oh, oops. I don't know what I did there, but I guess spamming F1 for some reason has you take control of the game. But anyway, yeah, maybe tangling, going there, and then tangling him. He was here. That could have been a decent try. Of course, maybe he gets a lucky shock bomb lob there, but I gotta do what gives me the best chance to win. Excuse me. So, yeah, he's gonna prot here, and now I'm just down. I'm down pretty big. Meteors dodged him. He's staying in the middle of the map, which is smart. And here I'm thinking, I don't know, I don't have mud, right? So it's a tough spot to be in. Do I have Ice Shield or something like that I can use to confine him? I don't think I do in this book. So maybe I'm just trying to go for like a Pegasus mount or something. Okay, I just go for the Entangle now, which is a fine play. Right, I still have Dark Knight, and I have to, he has to deal with the Tangle, right, instead of kill me. So gives me a bit of a edge for a turn. Now he, of course, has the Swarm, which he's going to tick himself with. Maybe I just run away and Shock Shield, I think is my play here. Probably should go in the middle instead of there. Oops, I spam pinged again. Probably should go in the middle of the map, right? Because the Arma is starting to enclose on the sides. But I think I'm prepping a Shock Shield here, which is just kind of the best move that I have in the moment. Not sure if Tree's down, maybe for a turn. Then I have Tree up next turn. But we'll see. Maybe I go for the Tree here too. Oh, I just go for the DK. Okay. Yeah, I figure, this is one of my final turns of the game. Maybe I can get him with a Dark Knight charge. So let's see here. We'll see what happens. He's going to hide his Swarm, and maybe, I don't know, Pegasus? Oh, he just towers. Yeah, that's smart. So now I'm just like, oh, dang, he towers. That's going to be unfortunate for me, right? Because I can't really detower that easily. So instead, I'm going down to kill his Swarm with the shield, I think. Yeah, just BFDP down there. And Shock Shield. I don't know why I moved the Dark Knight all the way down. I think he could come down here if he wanted, but I'm scared of Mega Boulder, I think. And I've got 97 health. So I guess, yeah, that's a fine play. But I do have Shock Shield too, so he can't really easily come next to me. But maybe he flights. Well, actually, his Tangle's still down, so I don't think I need to hide like this. I feel like I'm fine. And of course there, boom, get destroyed by that meteor. He goes for a shock bomb and it kills me. Boom. Oh, 3 health. Okay, and then of course the meteor hits my Dark Knight and I'm just like, oh man, come on. Just this Nexus is just so damn like RNG. Like, I gave myself a decent chance to win with the Tangle play. Just had slight inaccuracies in the middle game with the being a little bit too scared of Portal. And then I just get nailed. That second one was just straight up unlucky. The first one, okay, positioning, right. I went over how I could maybe change that, do it a little bit differently. That second one, I mean, you guys all saw it. It's got to be just like total RNG. You never know by the time you hit like turn 20, 25, like where the meteors are going to hit. Unfortunately, this one took me out. Harpocrates advances to the next round to face, I believe, DX in the next round of the Open Cup. And that will be the semifinals, I believe. And then following the semifinals will be the grand finals. So Harp advances to face DX and takes me down in this game. Good game, Harp, and I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. If you did and you like seeing the tournament type of content, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace out.